Let's talk about H24 or H24 by Hermes. Now, I've spent a lot of time with this fragrance because I wanted to give you a very complete, comprehensive look at this fragrance. So hopefully at the end of this review, we would have covered all the elements that will help you in your assessment of H24 or H24. And if you're liking this content, a sub would be amazing. H24 created by Christine Nagel, who took over Jean-Claude Elena. H24 has a really great story behind it in terms of the naming of H24, which is H24. The H obviously stands for either Hermes or or heure, which is hour. And 24 is for the address of the Hermes house in Paris, 24 Rue Faubourg. And also 24, H24 also stands, as we say in English, for 24/7. And finally, it means 24 as in 24 hours. So it shows the idea of this is a fragrance that can be worn throughout the day or throughout the night. What are we concerned about? We want to know what's in the bottle. The opening of this fragrance is definitely to die for because on my skin, you get this unique combination of clary sage, narcissus, and something called sclarine. And I didn't know what sclarine was, so I went to look it up. Apparently it's a chemical compound and it gives off the vibe of clary sage as well. So basically you're getting different facets of clary sage. Sclarine is supposed to give off that metallic vibe, which we'll come to in a second. When composing this fragrance, Christine Nagel said that she wanted to create a fragrance which gave off the vibe of that scent when you have iron meeting wool coats, right? So that dampness plus the heat and that scent that comes from that is supposed to be composed in this fragrance. This is basically supposed to mimic steam coming off of a damp wool suit. Overall, I would say that this is, in the grand scheme of things, in the grand market of things, this is Hermes's answer to the new blue fragrance. So in terms of longevity and projection, longevity, I get a solid 6 to 7 hours in different scenarios. I've tested this in warm weather and in cool weather, in climate controlled weather. Usually I get between 6 to 7 hours. Projection is generally 4 to 5 hours. However, I think people really need to be close to you for them to be able to smell this fragrance on you. If you are enjoying this content, a sub would be amazing. What day of the week would you wear this fragrance? I would wear this fragrance Monday to Friday. It is a perfect fragrance as a signature scent. It's a perfect fragrance for you to wear during the day. In any situation, I can see someone dressing this up or dressing it down. This is a Monday to Friday fragrance. This fragrance, what do you get in terms of price proposition to value? It comes in 50 ml and 100 ml and will run you about 145 Canadian currently for a 100 ml bottle. The unique thing that Hermes has gone for in this fragrance is that it comes also in a refillable bottle. So you could get a 125 ml refillable bottle for 125 Canadian. So this is definitely on the higher end of the spectrum in terms of price towards the value that you're getting. Especially because the projection is not entirely there for this fragrance. It is a bit steep at $120, $130 mark. So which fictional character would be wearing this fragrance? This would suit someone like Harvey Specter. Someone who doesn't go with the crowd, isn't always wearing what everyone else is wearing. I can see that this is definitely for people who want to have a more classier, upscale look. This would be definitely something that I would recommend. This would be perfect for a gift as well in terms of a fragrance for probably a more 25 and up crowd because it doesn't smell like a shower gel blue fragrance. This is very unique. It's in its composition. So what point of reference can I give you in terms of other fragrances that might smell like this? This is a fragrance that I have not seen anyone speak about in the fragrance community or on YouTube. This is Serge Lutens' Laine de verre. Laine de verre is really this fragrance which means fiberglass in French, and it's supposed to give off that metallic, unnatural vibe. I love this fragrance for the summer. This, on the other hand, lasts a long time. It has excellent projection and performance and longevity and sillage. These are definitely different in terms of like the scent profile, but I love fragrances that are a little bit out there. I like fragrances which are quite different. Is this fragrance, H24, worthy of your collection, or is it worthy of collecting dust? This fragrance is like opening a window and letting in the fresh air. Although this fragrance is marketed as a fougère, I would say this is more aldehydic and ozonic in nature. I don't get the fougère vibe as much as I do get it as the metallic vibe, the ozonic vibe in this fragrance. Should you splurge and get this fragrance? I would say that you should obviously try it on your skin. Based on the business model that Hermes usually uses, they will release an EDT, see how it does, and then release an EDP. If this fragrance lasted longer, had better projection, and they did not change the formula, I would say that would be a perfect fragrance. I would say wait until they actually release an EDP version, an eau de parfum version of H24, and then splurge and get that bottle instead. This is a great fragrance if you really enjoy the scent profile, if you're not too fussed about the projection and the longevity in some cases. Try this fragrance on your skin. I've had to try it 4 or 5 times before I purchased a full bottle of this because I wanted to know if it was just me. The last thing I wanted to say to you is that why you should try this on your skin, because I get a lot of Molecule 01 vibes from this fragrance, right? So this is a fragrance that I'll spray on myself. I can't smell it, but 5 hours, 6 hours down the line, someone else will say, yeah, I can smell it on you. What are you wearing? So it's a very unique fragrance in that sense that people can smell this fragrance on you, but you can't smell it on yourself, right? So maybe it's the sclerine, maybe that's what it does. It's like ISO E Super where you can't smell it on yourself, but others can. So definitely try it on yourself, see how it performs. Otherwise, just wait until they actually release an EDP and then go for that. Overall, this fragrance is worthy of my collection. I really enjoy H24. I really enjoy how it smells. I'm not too fussed about the projection. I wish it lasted longer. So, have you tried H24? Is this something that is on your radar? Is it something that you would like to try? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, I would really enjoy and appreciate your support. It would help this channel grow. And I'll catch you on the next one.